certain clown prince of crime once said, "If I were to have an origin, I'd want it to be multiple choice." Well, I think an option on that multiple choice test should be The Man Who Laughs. The Man Who Laughs is a movie you've probably heard whispers of, but have never really seen. It's important in the sense that this movie basically inspired the creators of Batman to come up with his greatest nemesis, the Joker. And watching The Man Who Laughs, the Joker influence, or well, the Man Who Laughs influence on the Joker is quite prevalent. It tells the story of a man named Gwynplaine, who, when he was a boy, his face was carved into a permanent smile. So even when he's mad or sad or crying, he has this smile on his face like so. This was done because the king basically wanted to take it out on Gwynplaine's father for some treachery and some foul play. And so, when Gwynplaine is cast out for having a permanent grin on his face, he is adopted by a circus and becomes very popular in said circus. Popular, but also anti-popular. Basically, they love to laugh at the laughing man. The horror in a movie like this really comes from society as a whole and how society as a whole treats a person like this, who obviously wants to do the right thing, does everything in his power to do the right thing, but through a combination of, well, this, and, well, just in general, not being really well liked and mistreated, all his efforts are pretty much moot. He falls in love with a young woman named Dia, who is blind, and the movie did a really good job of making me feel for this relationship and wanting this relationship to succeed. It did a really good job in that. The actual Man Who Laughs, Gwynplaine, is played by Conrad Veidt, a silent film legend. He was Caesar in The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and also played the head Nazi in Casablanca. So he had a long and lengthy career. And his performance is said to be so good that in a scene in which he basically tells the queen to basically, like, he doesn't need to be by her side and to be one of her queen's men, if you will. It was so good that the extras, when it said cut, when the director said cut, the extras gave a standing ovation. That's how good the takes were in this. To put it quite simply, the Man Who Laughs walked so the Joker could run. And seeing Jokers from, say, Cesar Romero up through Jack Nicholson, through Heath Ledger, and even Mark Hamill, there is a little bit of Conrad Veidt in every single one of those Jokers. It's the trunk, the nucleus of the Joker character, if you will. If you want to trace the Joker back to its very foundation, you have to look at The Man Who Laughs, and I cannot recommend it enough.